My husband bought me the Ninja Power Kitchen System Pro, literally just for smoothies. That's mainly all I use it for, but every now and then I do pull out the processor. My main thing I do with this is grate cheese when I need a lot of cheese for something, or I do make a dip that I use this for. So it comes with the 64-ounce blender. It also has the little cup. This is 21 ounces. And it has a lid, like once you make your smoothie or whatever, you put the lid on it, you can drink it straight out of this, but I couldn't find the lid. But this part, it just screws in, just like the blender does. So you have the one main part, and then you have all the different attachments. Same thing with this. Just put it on, lock it in place. This, it has the processing blade. It also has a dough blade. And then this is what you put on for the grater. So yes, I do use this sometimes, but the main reason he bought it was for smoothies. And when we buy a product, if we're going to go ahead and spend the money, might as well go and get the one that does it all, just in case I decide to start doing more. So today I'm going to make simple smoothies. I don't have my normal stuff that I've got some cheap products. I've got frozen fruit. I have no fresh fruit. I have not been to the store. So I'm going to make me and my kids some smoothies. All right, so the first thing is taking the lid off. It has a little release button up here. You push that, and then you can pull off. Also, the bottom of this has suction cups. So it's going to stick to your countertops, and it takes a lot to pull it off. All right, so let's just add some ice. Use Greek yogurt. And this is the only fruits I had on hand today, so we're going to do some blackberries, some pineapple chunks, and some strawberries. Now I am maxing this out, which I normally do, but I always put a lot of ice to make a lot since I have 4 kids to make it for. And then the liquid, I just add whatever fruit juice we have, so this is apple juice. So let's start with that and see what it does. Just push the lid on, lock it into place. Now, this has a manual button, a blend sense, and the mode, and a pulse. So I always do blend sense. It basically does it all. It somehow measures about how much ice is in there and how to make it the perfect consistency. So we're going to push power, blend sense. It determined it needed to be on max crush for this. I'll add a little bit more juice just to make it move a little bit better. Lock it back into place and start again. So because I like my smoothies thick, we can't just pour it out. So let's see, I'm just going to scoop it out with a spoon. But I don't know if you can tell, that is the perfect consistency for a smoothie. And I blended it a couple times just to make sure it got all the ice, because I did put more ice than what normal people do. And you see it's, most blenders, if I ever over blended, it turned into water. But this, the consistency stayed. Perfect consistency and a good smoothie for me. Definitely get this if you love making smoothies or daiquiris. I've made daiquiris in it. But also to have the processor feature is also good. The cheese grating feature. It does so much. I don't utilize it enough. But it's a great blender. It has worked great every time. Never had any problems with it.